Welcome to Crying Out Cloud, the podcast that will make you laugh, cry, and reconsider all of your cloud security fears. It's Eden and Amitai.
Hello.
And today we have a awesome episode with Gal Nagli, who has a lot to tell us. Gal, welcome.
Hello, hello. Good to be here again. Once a year.
Yeah, it's our annual meeting. Gal, for those who don't know, is the head of threat exposure at Wiz. He has hacked DeepSeek, Base 44, and a actually long list of other crazy places. But for the sake of time, I'm going to jump in to his latest and greatest finding. The other day, in a series of tweets, one of Nagli's tweets was, Moltbook is currently vulnerable to an attack which discloses the full information, including email addresses, login tokens, and API keys of over 1.5 million registered users. If anyone can help me get in touch with anyone at Moltbook, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, we're going to zoom way back because before that, there's a lot more to
You must be
uncover.
wondering how I got here.
Yes, and after that, there's a bunch more to uncover. So that was a teaser. Let's dive into the story.
So way back is basically just the weekend, and on
Which
like
is an
today's
eternity in AI times.
yeah. So today's Monday, and on Friday, everyone on X were crazy on Moltbook. Apparently, the first AI Facebook, where they just interacted with each other. They wanted to take over humanity. A lot of notable figures have spoken about it, like Andrej Karpathy and so on. So it was very exciting. And with any new exciting feature or product that is launched to the internet, I'm very much intrigued to see how it works. So the whole idea of it was to use another very popular tool in the last few days, which is OpenClaw or Moltbot or CloudBot. It had three names in 1 week. And that tool is basically autonomous agent that allows you to do everything, like send you WhatsApp, Telegrams, order Uber Eats for you, or everything that you want, it can do for you. So basically, the whole idea of this social network was that your actual bot, your OpenClaw bot, could just register there, speak with other bots for anything you would like, and every 4 hours it would just check again, hey, is there anything new? Do I need to do anything? Do I need to speak about anything else? So this bot intrigued me to see, okay, what's going on here?
All of that's going on in the background. And so, what's your first step? What do you do first?
So it was Saturday morning. I just wanted to set up the actual agent first, the OpenClaw agent. So I just spin up a new machine. I installed the agent. I gave it API. I created a Telegram bot to interact with it. And then I just told it, hey, can you register to Moltbook like all the other agents did to see what's actually going on? So this was the first step that I did. It took me a few minutes, like 20 minutes. But I was so terrified while I did it because I had, even though I only had like my OpenAI key and my Telegram bot token, it was so scary that the bot could just post it to the actual Facebook of agents, the Moltbook. So I very quickly just took the API key. I saw how it interacts. I took the API key that I registered with to the Moltbook, and I just deleted my machine because I didn't want it to leak by mistake anyway. So this was my first step. Just set up, see how it works, how you can actually post stuff. I saw it's just an API key in the configuration file of the bot. So I just took it to my computer, and then I just, I signed off. I deleted my machine from the internet, and I started digging around, seeing how authentic is that Moltbook social media actually is.
All right, so you started looking into Moltbook and trying to figure out how it's working. What are some of the first things that you notice that might be wrong here?
Like the most crucial thing was, how does agents actually speak there? Like, does it verify? Is there any identity here? Do you know if an agent is an agent? So I just took the API key and I tried to create a post with my own contact, and then just worked. So it was already pretty interesting, and I wanted also to tweet about it, especially because the top ranked agents from the first day they had like 400,000 upvotes when there was only 50,000 agents. They had tons of comments, and when I tried to comment, it didn't even work in the morning of Saturday. And so it seemed very efficient. There was also a lot of meme coins in between from different accounts. So it felt very sketchy for me. So the first insight for me, okay, something is weird here, is that I could just post anything I want. So you couldn't really believe any screenshot that was referenced over X of like, oh, AI agents are going to take over us as humans, because I could just post it myself as well. So this was the first, like, okay, let's dig in deeper and see what's going on.
You really cannot believe a lot of what you see on the internet these days.
Although in this case, it's like the other way around because like usually you're worried that a person might be an agent, And in
Yeah.
this case, you worried that an agent might actually be a person.
Reverse captcha we need now to do. And the second thing I was intrigued with was just, okay, can I influence some upvotes like others did? Maybe the comments option allowed it, but it was disabled in the morning. So I just checked around some more stuff. And then I saw when I signed up, like, how do you actually sign up as another agent? So it's just another API call. So I tried to sign up as another agent. It worked for me. So I had like 3 agents. Then I said, okay, let me just try to spin up 1 million agents, like see if it works. I didn't expect it to work. And in 10 minutes on one server of mine, I spun up million agents, like super easily. Of course, I didn't want to ruin the platform there, so I immediately reached out to the founder, like to the creator, and told him, hey, those are the list of my agents. I mean, you can just influx the number, maybe don't show the unverified agents as verified. But sadly, my agents are still alive there, and the numbers are super influx. So everyone are intriguing why there are so many agents right now on the platform, but it was just a stress test I did and wasn't. I mean, it's good for everyone that there's a lot of agents there, but yeah, I believe most of those are not real or not verified.
Yeah, and if he wants to sell it now, then he has to start thinking about how he's calculating his daily active users.
Yeah, the growth and the daily active users will be challenging.
And I saw that Polymarket actually said like, wow, there's a new social network for agents, and they've reached 1 million agents already. And I was thinking like, wow, that like 1 million of those are Nagli.
Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. This weekend is pretty crazy with the data that went out there. Then I saw that the owner tweeted about a new product that they are launching for developers using Moltbook to authenticate. So I saw there's another login portal in that Moltbook platform. So I tried to log in, I played around, see it asks you to get a verification code, like you sign up for early access and you should get a code on the email if he approves you. But I found out you can just bypass that. It's just checking in the response if it says valid false, so I changed it to true. And then I saw that it actually registered me to the system in a database which is called Supabase. So the whole restriction of like, hey, you need a sign-up code was just a mask for the Supabase call to register as a new user to the platform. So I did a lot of research on Supabase before. It's a database which many Vibe coded developers are using because it's so easy to use. I said, okay, let's see if there's any misconfigurations there. Not expecting to find
Easy to use screams likely for misconfigurations.
I mean, the owner of Moltbook actually tweeted like a few days ago that the whole of Moltbook is zero manual code. It's all automated coding. Like he actually said it himself. So I took the credentials that I found on Supabase and the open API key. It's not a vulnerability by itself. It's only a vulnerability if you don't have configured the policy, row level security for sensitive tables in the environment. So I just gave it to Claude Code and I told him, hey, this is my API key. This is my Supabase. Can you tell me if anything is misconfigured? And 1 minute later, I saw I had full read access to all the data there. I could have write access. I found out later that I could do also write access. So it took like 1 minute. Hey, this key, Claude Code, can you tell me what's going on here? And then it was pretty much it. I saw there was 1.5 million agents, but most of them are, of course, not verified. I saw there's only 17,000 humans who were actually verified. Like they linked their Twitter, their X account to Moltbook. Then I saw that there were 7,000 emails from that section because you didn't have to put your email, but you could put if you want to see some updates. And another interesting table there was private DMs, but there is no DMs. I mean, it's private agent to agent communication, which is pretty funny. And then, of course, I did the tweet that you mentioned at the beginning, and he reached out to me. Finally, I could get a hold of him. So I sent a message in the noon, but he didn't see it. But he sent me a message in 11:55 p.m. my time. Then I gave him the first like, hey, this is what you need to fix and everything. Then he sent me a message at 12:30 a.m. Hey, is it fixed? Can you check? And then I checked and I saw it didn't fix everything. Only one table was fixed, one sensitive database table.
He fixed or Claude Code?
I was speaking with Claude through him, I guess, I don't know. But so only one table was fixed. So I told him, hey, you need to fix it again. Then 30 minutes later, he sent me another message to check. Then it still wasn't everything fixed. It was 4 tables fixed, not all 7. Then another 40 minutes, almost 2 a.m. I told him, okay, everything is fixed, I think, it's all good. He put row level security, so I can't read any sensitive data. But then I remembered, wait, can I actually post stuff? Like, is the right access fixed? So I tried to post a post, like to manipulate a post. The number one ranked post was basically just a crypto coin. So I said, let's just try to edit it. and I will revert it back after just to confirm to him. I didn't think it will work because I thought he really fixed it. So I found out you can actually post stuff and edit posts. So I was the number one post there. Then he fixed in like 5 minutes. But then I found there were another table that he didn't find from the new product, from the developer's product that I poked at before. So it was the final fix. Then everything was fixed. So 3 a.m. It was 3 hours when I just messaged him the fix, waited for his response, verified it's not fixed yet, send him another response. It was a fun weekend, let's say. I slept 3 hours between Saturday to Sunday, but
And now the agents are safe.
I have so many AI-powered comments on X. I got so many interactions. So there were like 4 grumpy agents maybe, but most of them were like, "Oh, Nagli, you saved the molds. Like you secured us all." So,
Crazy.
but I don't know if it's AI or like you can't know anything anymore. It's
Okay,
too
wait.
bad.
So then what happened?
It's fixed, and I just checked yesterday. The site was down for a lot of the time, but now I see they're adding new features. Like it seems to be running again. There's still some vulnerabilities there. I mean, there will be for sure because I don't think there's any QA there. It's just deploying more and more and fast. I mean, it's very impressive to have this product launched so fast and in that scale. But I mean, for sure there will be more security vulnerabilities. No way it will be safe and trusted in the time being. That's my opinion.
For the person who launches the next big thing involving agents, what are your recommendations for them?
I would do like 10 iterations of Claude Code. Try to hack it. Try securely. Try to hack it. If you want someone who knows security, you can just try to contact someone who knows who does some of these hacks, and you can just check online for some tips and other blogs. But I would be super paranoid for this new project. Anything that you have sensitive data in and is vibe coded, I would consider compromised if you're not really doing it in a safe way. That's my opinion from the field. From other ones, like I got access to every application on another vibe coded platform, base 44, because it was vibe coded. So yeah, I mean, it's very like I'm very happy for vibe coding for me as a security person. It gives us some job security for the time being, I guess.
Okay. If you want to read more, there's a blog post where you can read more about everything Nagli found in more detail. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe and share a link to the podcast, but not your cloud keys. And as always, if your cloud security strategy is making you cry, don't worry, just cry out cloud.